they do, it's all emotional, and there's no facts. Even when you throw them the facts, they said it can't work that way. So what I have learned when you're dealing with people, I've learned three things. You got to be patient, you have to be patient, and you have to be patient. And then you have to show them that you are showing love and concern for them as an individual, and not just to say I'm trying to promote something. That's one of the beautiful things about Christianity. It is promoting the love of Christ. That's what it's all about. So governments and all this stuff is one thing, but to me, the salvation of a man's soul or a woman's soul is the most critical event that has to take place in order for them to understand how to even look at this. So I always tell people that's why the church to me is a very critical part of this whole process. But I think the church is a sleeping giant.
And Leonard, speaking of the church, why don't you introduce your guest?
Oh, my pastor's been here before, so so we like to keep a low profile. We just say, Pastor, if you want to say something, it's up to you. But yeah, I'm very thankful for the church that we're in. Theologically, you know, I can tell you I've grown tremendously. One of the reasons why I've gotten to this point is because, again, I got other gentlemen, Howard, Mark, and I tell you, there's been a significant influence in my life. When you start thinking about the gospel, you start saying, is this it? I mean, what do we do here? I mean, you hear it, but there has to be some action associated with it. If we were to wake up and realize the power we had within our boundaries, this country would be in for a revolution like you wouldn't believe. It wouldn't need to be a gun. Amen. It would just need to be some educated people.
One of the
you don't have to use real
You know, one of the, I can't remember which country, maybe you guys heard it. One of the European countries, you know, there is this population problem. Like you said, the countries aren't reproducing enough. And so one of the European countries, their church did step up. It was a small, like, Baltic country. And the Pope said that he would personally, like, bless every family's third child or something like that. And it worked. Their population is the only one that's growing so much because they have that many children, and each one is personally blessing them. So they said the church can step up and make a difference outside of government. So it's just what you're saying, yeah.
Okay, folks, that's it. Wrap it up. And like I say, God willing, I'll see you the next meeting. I don't know the speaker yet for the next meeting, but we'll get that out soon enough, and then we'll take it from there. Thanks again, everybody. And like once again, I appreciate everyone putting up with me because I know it was long and it was hot in here. So
it's not hot.